Thank you very much for the invitation. Hello, my name is Laura from Denmark, and right now I'm at my Carpentry school outside Copenhagen. I hope the noise from the other classrooms don't abrupt too much. I have a background as a bachelor's in development studies and human geography, but started as an apprentice carpenter 4 years ago. In addition to my apprenticeship, I'm a part of a cooperative where we offer building courses for transgendered, non-binaries, and women. I wanted to be a carpenter because I like to work with my hands, and I love the independence of being able to build and repair. On top of being empowered to build, being a carpenter gives me the opportunity to act on climate matters. In Denmark, the construction industry accounts for 30% of CO2 emissions. And we mainly use concrete, steel, glass, and stone wool insulation to build. And these materials cause high emissions because they require a lot in production and are heavy to transport. However, luckily we have alternatives so we can build more sustainable. When building with wood, you can lower CO2 emissions because wood obtains CO2 when it's growing. So if we would use timber in our construction and insulation, we could actually bring down the CO2 emissions with up to 150%. Even though this seems like a no-brainer, the conversion is really slow. This is both because the industry is really big and holds a lot of jobs and profits, and the building regulation that we build out from, it's made based on these conventional materials. And last, the carpenters, they don't really have the knowledge to work with sustainable materials and building methods. As an apprentice, we attend school in about 4 years. Most of our education is based in a company, and then we have 5 school stays in between. And in school, we learn the theory and practice about building, but traditionally there has not been a sustainable focus in our schools. However, to spread the knowledge of sustainable building materials, my school has initiated this project where we develop building methods that live up to regulations, but are also climate friendly. And the result I'm standing next to, and I would like to show you the materials we've been working with. So first of all, we built with a timber frame in our construction to replace concrete and steel. And actually, it's also possible to build really tall buildings with a cross-laminated timber. I think today the record of a building is around 50 meters. So we also cover our construction with these wood fiber plates. In Denmark, we have harsh weather conditions, so this protects the construction for wind. And then in Denmark, we use a lot of insulation. We do that to reduce the energy we use when heating our houses. And we actually put in around 300 millimeters of insulation in our walls and 400 millimeters in our roof. But the stone wool insulation that we mainly use is a very complex production that use a lot of CO2 emissions. To replace this, there is an alternative, and that's wood fiber insulation. I have some here. Unfortunately, you can't really feel the texture, but it's like maculated wood. And this contains CO2, so we don't use as many emissions. And furthermore, it can transport moisture, so the moisture doesn't get trapped into the construction. And the shift towards sustainable building methods gives new skills to apprentice carpenters, so we can choose environmentally friendly solutions when we're designing and building houses. And we can, furthermore, we can articulate the importance to our clients and our producers and push the industry in a better direction. I think the project has also influenced the cultural aspects. So today, the construction industry is motivated by cost benefit, and there's a lot of time pressure, which is not always a very nice environment to work in. However, when you include these climate issues and our agency to improve the situation by using sustainable methods, we alter the cultural narrative so it becomes more positive and inclusive. And I think that a more climate-friendly environment will also lead to a more diverse and solidary workforce. As we see around the world, it is the youth who are calling for climate justice. And again, this project is a proof that it's a young and newly educated who are front runners in this development. So now we would like to invite the legislators and companies to join us. Thank you very much.